Everyone, this is Todd Severe, the Director of Joy and Senior Loan Officer for the Otter Mortgage Team. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today about something I really believe in, which is letting people know why you do what you do as opposed to just what you do. So I was going to talk a little bit about how I got into the mortgage business. So a little over 20 years ago, I moved out to South Carolina. I was working for a software company, didn't know anything about mortgages, real estate. Really, all I knew about real estate was I'd taken a couple of classes, done some seminars, read some books, purchased some tapes about being a real estate investor, millionaire, flipping homes, doing those type of things. So while I was looking for my own home, I met this wonderful agent at an open house. She referred her preferred mortgage professional to me, talked to him. He did a great job of explaining the process, put together some options to review. But during that process, I met this guy at a real estate webinar who was like, hey, I do mortgages as well, actually manage this office. Why don't you talk to me? We've got some great programs. So he sat down and put together this structure for me. The loan I eventually closed on called a pay option arm. They are now, as I understand it, completely illegal. Adjustable rate mortgage had 4 different payment options. One of those was actually negative amortization. So if you made that small payment, which most people did, you actually ended up owing more money each month. Didn't really understand it at all at the time. But a couple of weeks after I closed, that same guy to close that loan for me asked me to come into his office. I spent about 3 days with them going through the process. I really liked the client engagement and the application, helping people structure things. And then we got to this pay option arm thing. And he was like, man, we make like 5% to 8% on these loans, which if you don't really know the economics of mortgages, pretty crazy. I've never closed a loan in 20 years with anywhere near that kind of profit margin. And long story short, I decided that was not the place for me to get into the real estate business. Ended up responding to a Craigslist ad, the legitimate ones, about a job posting, and ended up being a guy that had spent some time in San Diego. Like I had, really nice guy, introduced me to the business, taught me a lot of amazing things, and helped me structure loans, deal with clients in the right way. Within a year, I was doing really well, one of the top folks at the office. Then year 2 rolled around, and the crash happened. Thankfully, due to a little bit of my software background, I was one of the only people that had kept a list, actual list of my past clients, and I'd communicated with them regularly. So that was really what got me through the crash, helped me survive that, and then I've had the blessing to be a top producer over the last 20 years. I've been able to train over 50 loan officers. I work for brokerage. I've done direct lending, done wholesale lending, REALTOR lending, correspondent. But I truly believe right now in this market, the absolute best thing I can do for my clients is be in this very, very flexible, low-cost broker world where I can provide a hands-on experience, offering the absolute best deals out there, but also being able to give that personal touch, make exceptions where I need to, meet people where I need to, and operate on a really low-cost basis to be able to provide the best deals possible. It's a true honor to be able to work with you and your clients. If you think anybody else would like this type of boutique hands-on experience, I would love to talk to them. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.